Yes.
Who is on the next edition of the Chronicles of Podcast? Wait. I know how excited you are this week.
Joining us this week, my God, I'm a giddy freaking teenager. Let me tell you that, boys and girls. This week is an absolute dream guest of mine. This man has been one of my favorite musicians since I was 15 years old, and I first gained an album called Beyond the Valley of the Murder Dolls. Joining us this week is the lead singer from the Murder Dolls, an incredible solo artist. It's Wednesday 13!
This was a very big interview for Jamie.
I've been able to tell.
I didn't actually take a back seat in this one. I did try to speak quite a few times, but, you know, it was Jamie's dream guest. What am I supposed to do? I'm not going to jump in. So I literally let him take his little fucking heels and run with it. So this is a very, very Jamie-based interview, but he deserved it. It's one of his bucket list guests. We finally managed to get Wednesday on the show. And guys, you're not going to be disappointed. This is actually a really fucking good one again.
This is a great episode. I'm not just saying this because it's one of my dream guests. This is an incredible interview. Told us some amazing stories about his time from Frankenstein drag queens, his growing up, his obsession with horror, Joey Jordison stories, the history of the Murder Dolls. It's all in here. It's an absolute fantastic interview. I'm so excited for you all to hear this one. And I have got to say, before we get going as well, a massive thank you to my co-host here, because I know you moved some plans around so we could make this one happen. So, I love you, you beautiful man.
You're very welcome, sir. You're very welcome.
But Wednesday looks into the camera and says, do you know what? Today is a very good day to be a bad guy. And says other things like this.
To answer your question, what did I want to be? I thought I was going to be like a one-man army. I wanted to be like Rambo. I wanted to be like a cool cop, you know, like the undercover. I didn't want to be like on a team. I didn't want to be a part of a group. I just, you know, I thought, you know, this is back in the 80s when movies like Red Dawn had just came out. We thought we were going to war with Russia. And it was, you know, so in my mind, you know, when I saw Red Dawn and I've watched the movie since it came. I just recently watched it again. And the scene where the kids are in the classroom and they just see the paratroopers coming down in the playground. Like, I wanted that to happen. I mean, in my brain, you know, I'm like going, man, you know, I've got toy guns. What am I thinking I want to do with it? You know, but in my brain, I'm like, if I could just get a hold of some real guns, I could probably maybe take out Russia.
And then he looks around and goes, I definitely need to get a toilet on this stage and probably a chicken. Wait, that chicken just eat chicken? And tells us other things like this.
So I built a little cage for him that would travel with us. And we were a 3-piece band at the time. And my OCD just couldn't put the placement of a 3-piece band. I was like, man, it just looks weird. You know, I can't stand in the middle. So the chicken set the balance off. He was the middle guy. And I built him a cool little, like, I call the Tweety Bird cage. I built it and we put him in the cage. And so he was in the center and we played, I believe, 2 shows with the chicken. And we were going to play the following weekend. And I remember, like I said, I built this cool little cage for him in the rehearsal spot. And I was waiting for the band guys to show up for rehearsal one day. And I just came in and I had a box of KFC and I was eating my chicken. And I'm just like, you know, munching down on it. And a piece of chicken fell into the chicken cage. And the chicken jumped down and he ate it immediately. And I was like.
Then he turns around and says, do you know what I think you all should do? Go listen to my new album, Horrifier. It's amazing. And then other things like this.
But he stole his mom's reddest lipstick out of her makeup thing. And him and his friend went to this other dude's house they didn't like. And on their garage door, they just wrote the word shit. As big as the garage door and Joey's mom's red lipstick. And they just ran off in the woods and laughed about it. But him just telling that story, he couldn't even, you know, it was a lot longer than the way I just explained it when he would tell it, because he could never get like explaining, like, what did you write? I wrote. And so I guess they went around in the neighborhood and knocked on all the doors and was like, do you know anybody that would have wrote shit on our garage door? And Joey's mom's like, well, I might know. And she goes, her red lipstick is gone, and they're just like, uh-oh. So I think Joey and that kid had to spend like their Sunday like washing the neighbor's house.
That's right, guys. The Chronicles of Wednesday 13 out this Friday at 6 p.m. UK time.
Be there or be coffin shaped like the Murder Dolls logo.
Nice. I like it, Jamie. I don't really know what shape I'm going to go for this week, so I guess I'm just going to be toilet shaped.
Works.